designed in the 1850s by John Whitten, who was the chief engineer of New South Wales during that time, and he was brought out from England with his assistant because they were railway makers there, and they were set to the task of doing all the railways for New South Wales.
Pea mushroom. Ordered that one with pea.
Is that why it's yellow?
Oh, yes. Oh, more pests. And then it's got the reproductive bits, so that's the flowers and the apples and the seeds inside, which will then be the next generation. So similarly, a mushroom, which you probably prepared earlier, a mushroom is just like the fruit of the rest of the organism, so the fungus, the mycelium. So it has a root system that grows either under the ground or in a wood log or in whatever it's growing in, soil, whatever. And then the mushroom is just like the fruit. So they just pop up occasionally from the rest of the organism, which is, you can't see, it's under the ground in the log. So that's the fruit. And then the spores, which is this tiny white powder that comes from the gills underneath, they're like the seeds. So they fly away into the wind and they land somewhere else, and if the conditions are right, they germinate. And so that's how they reproduce, how they spread their babies and their genetics into the wild. Yeah, and this mushroom, you can't see the gills actually, but this one. So here's a sort of a fairly classic sort of mushroom shape-ish, slightly asymmetrical, but it's got the gills underneath. So that produces the spores, this tiny white powder. They release millions and millions of spores.
Sorry. It's gonna be one.
Yeah, it's a good question. So we had an interesting question here about how much light people think they should be kept in the dark and fed bullshit or whatever. You know, that's the mushroom classic thing. This time of year, these mushrooms will be growing everywhere in the forest, on lawns, even places like over here. So they will be fine in light, and they actually.
Look at the gills.
Yeah.
Just pretend it never dies.
Just pretend.
In a horror game.
Yeah. You can't even see the mushies. I got it.
Please. Look at the tiny hole and how big it grew.
Yes, pink ones.
These are teeny ones.
You want a little pink one?
Do whatever you want. Oh, you ripped it. It's meant to me.
It weren't. Okay.
One each.
One each.
That's going straight in my basket.
I can't grab it. Nope. You butchered that.